It's Eagle Eye Football. These are our player ratings for the pre-season friendly against Lyon. Rich first. Sam Johnson.
Yeah, don't shout at me, mate. Solid game. He made some unbelievable saves in the second half. Distribution as well, incredible. It just allows. It's so good that Gay and Anderson don't have to drop off and pick up the ball from the goalkeeper now, because Johnson's such a good distributor of the ball. I'm going to say clean sheet as well. You know what? I'm going to give him a 9. Clean sheet as well. So yeah,
solid. I'm going to start on the right. I'm going to go with Joel Ward. I thought Joel Ward had an okay game. I don't remember him doing anything of note. / I don't remember him doing anything particularly bad. So I'm going to give him an average 6. JC, Gay.
Mark Gay. Yeah, I give Mark a solid 8. I think he was probably my next best player in the team. Like he never stepped off the pitch last season, really. Absolutely incredible. Marshalled the back line, and as I said in my fan camp, I'd give him my captain.
Neil Anderson.
Anderson. I thought Anderson was a solid 7. I was disappointed with Lyon going forward. I don't think it was troubled at all. Long balls are still there. Very comfortable. Didn't put himself out. Solid 7.
It's gone left.
Solid. Rich. Natty Klein.
You know what? The width he offered was really good, actually. It's just the same. He's so one-footed. 6. That's solid. No, actually, no. 7. I'm not going to give him any justice. I'll give him a 7.
Jefferson Lerma, I thought he was okay today. I thought he did misplace a few passes, but he did also tackle well sometimes. I think that evens out at about another 6, if I'm to be honest. I'm not giving everyone a 6. I think that evens out about 6. I thought he was pretty average in total. JC, Decore.
Check.
Check Decore.
That's bad. I think I give him a 7. As I said, as always, last season he was our man of the match every single game, week in, week out. Obviously, he set the bar so high. We've got to put him to that level now. And as always, tackling great, passing great. The only reason why he's not up a little bit higher was he did fall asleep on the ball a few times. Let it roll under his feet, a few sloppy passes here and there. But we know what Decore is like in the league. He won't do those mistakes. But 7 overall.
Decent. And Neil Abereze, our attacking midfielder.
He was fantastic again, wasn't he? Absolutely fantastic. He's moving off the ball. I just got a feeling that because we've not got obviously Zaha and Elise, I think he thinks he's got to do everything now, which he really hasn't, and I think he's got to tone it down a bit. But I think it was a great 8 performance for me. Solid 8.
No, I completely agree. Rich, we're going to go to the right wing, and we're going to go Jordan Ayew.
It's Jordan Ayew performance. Works very hard, buys us fouls and such. Just needs to offer a bit more in the final third and such. But 7. I'll give him a 7.
Decent. I'm going to go for Jeff Schlupp. Jeffrey Schlupp. I mean, in my opinion, he did a very good header for the goal. I think he is very good in the air. I think he does give that presence. My only gripe with him being left wing is that I don't think he gives us enough width. I think he's so used to playing in that kind of central midfield area under Roy that I think he just kind of attunes to it kind of naturally, and I don't know. I don't think he gives us enough. He makes us too narrow, in my opinion. But he did score, so I'm going to give him an 8 because, yeah. JC, our final starting striker, Odsonne Edouard.
You know what? Eddie linked up the play really well. He pressed a lot, done a lot better than he normally would. To score his goal, he put his body on the line, which he probably wouldn't have done at the end of last season. I'll give him an 8. I think he was really impressive. Probably could have done a little bit more with the ball at his feet, but when he made his decisions to pass it or to dribble or to do whatever, it was most likely the right decision today. So, yeah, definitely an 8.
Decent. And then our first sub, Jairo Riedewald.
I'm going to give him a 5 because I don't think he's done awful. I don't think anything bad. I think it's nothing good. It did make me laugh when he first came on, and then he was basically standing by their corner flag rather than by our corner flag defending. He was so far forward, but then he remembered to go back. But he did do nothing great, but he did nothing bad either. So a 5 performance for me.
Decent. And then our second sub, Nairo Ahamada.
He's a good player, you know. He is a good player, but he didn't have much time to do anything. But when he did, there was once he drove through the middle of the park and such, and played a great pass out wide. So solid 6, solid 6.
And then our final player who came on today, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Well, all I'm going to say is if he does leave, the only thing I'm going to be sad about is the chant going. I thought, like, again, I kind of feel like, I don't know if he's lacking confidence, but he was through on goal. Yeah, I mean, he should have maybe cut in a little bit and then had a shot just to give him a better angle. I think striker is somewhere that we definitely need to improve on. But then maybe under Roy, under a full season, maybe that will change. I don't know. JC, Roy Hodgson?
You know what? Because he made a sub 3 minutes before 70 minutes, I'm going to give him a 10. Purely because he subbed before 70, and to be fair, he got it right today. Patterns of play were on point. Picking certain players to play in certain positions, like picking Kleiny to play left back instead of Wardy, is probably the right decision. And, you know, no complaints really. I'll give him a 10.
Roy the boy. And finally, Neil, the fans.
Well, poor Ratsaki, he came on, didn't he?
Oh, he did, didn't he? He did, didn't he? I knew I forgot someone. Right.
Well, I'm mad because I was saying Roy, innit?
Retake. Neil, Ratsaki.
I'm going to give Ratsaki a 4 out of 10 because he doesn't get enough time. And I've got to say, I know he's a great talent, and I must have seen him 5-6 times, but he hasn't impressed me once. You know, really hasn't. So I think another year out loan, maybe to a championship club, is what he definitely needs. And a few meat pies, obviously, a couple of Morleys. The number 7 with extra chips and a few wings on the side to bulk him up a bit. But yeah, 4 for me. Didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Rich, you can have the fans then.
Decent turnout, considering, and I think there was like train strikes and stuff happening. There was some sort of disruption, so decent turnout, especially the main stand. It was quiet though, wasn't it? It was quiet. Yeah. So listen, everyone that made the effort to turn up, well done to you. 7, and yeah, just get home safely.
This is Eagle Eye Football. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening.